Hello, welcome back to Children of Mana. Don't remember what we did last time, but we got to talk to the locals still. I think we did something in the Mana Tower. Apparently that wasn't good enough to progress the plot. I did do some grinding. I think I got a level out of it. Mostly I got money. Oh, yeah, right, we got the quest from Millionaire. Going back to the Mana Tower. Is it done in the menu? Right, yeah, I picked up, I think, every upgrade we can possibly get, although we can't actually use them for a while. Yeah. So, I guess we're going back to the Mana Tower. I was going to talk to everybody again, but apparently I already had a quest. I forgot all about that. Anyways, back to the Mana Tower. Again. Still only getting 2 experience from everything. It bothers me a lot more than it probably should that I'm getting 2 experience and I have an uneven amount of experience. Alright, let's retrieve the Millionaire's Watch. Let's retrieve the Millionaire's Watch. I just said that. So I guess we gotta do a bunch of quests for the townspeople, and then we get plot? Boy, I love blind. Nothing like not seeing anything going on. Right, and we can finally just break stuff when we feel like it. This is a terrible weapon. Not so much for the damage. The damage is okay. But for the knockback. Yes. I would like to keep fighting things and not have to chase them down. We're also already pretty much done with the gumdrops. I should be using the chocolate. I still super love how traps do more damage based on your health. That's really smart and not dumb at all. Back to the hammer. Even then, we just still get knocked around. I don't think I made any upgrades during my grind, but I may have. Possibly a weapon. I don't think it matters, honestly. I guess I should be breaking the pots. Also, I don't think I've actually been able to show it in any recording. I think it was all during my grind last time. I did actually finally get some quests that had to unlock the Gleam Well, which I don't remember if they've actually called it that by name. We haven't actually had that show up at all in anything that I've actually recorded, so maybe we'll get to see that today. It literally adds nothing. It'll be like under, not one of these, but like the pots. That kind of thing. And yes, I did also get it in the tower. It has nothing to do with the dungeon. I also found out that I thought that those guys, the skeletons, that I could actually attack them from behind them or whatever when they're blocking. No, you can't. It's the same as the other skull things. They're just invincible. I guess, kept having to hit them when they were suddenly vulnerable. So good to know that enemy defense means they can block from anywhere. I suppose the my blocking probably could, but it takes a wind up, so I'm never going to use it. I also think it only works on projectiles. So I don't expect to get a single level in this video, even though it looks like I'm close. Maybe I will, if this is 6 or more floors, but I also found out what I am expected to do with the super fast-moving sand in the desert. You were supposed to angle. If I can line up. Game. Supposed to angle and grapple a wall. Stop picking it up. Hit the enemy. Well, I don't think long-term that money is going to be much of a problem in this game. It is going to all be experience. Because nothing gives experience. And everything bounces you around. Fought these guys in a while. Still only worth 2 experience. And I have definitely not been over leveling either. Although I don't have trouble on the enemies. All the new equipment is so much higher level. So what? Legitimately, where am I supposed to be grinding for that? If I go to the new area, I'm probably going to get more than 2 experience for 1 level. That is to say, I'll get 3 experience for 1 level. The mini-bosses in the desert, they were worth more. I have no idea how much, but there's 2 of them. The entire run of that dungeon. I'm not even sure why I go for the chests. Force of habit, I guess. But I mean money. And I did just blow all my money on new equipment that I will not be able to use for like 4 hours. That was it, huh? Obtained old watch. I did it. I got the watch. That fat cat was awfully sad, so I was expecting a real work of art. But this is just an old, worn-out pocket watch. Well, at any rate, I can't wait to see the reward after getting this back to him. Here you go. Oh, thanks, Tamber. You are a lifesaver. An altruist of the highest order. I was expecting something more expensive looking. This watch belonged to a friend of mine who died in the Cataclysm 10 years ago. Even though the thing itself is worthless, the memories it evokes hold immeasurable worth in my heart. Is that so? Well, I promised a reward. So here it is. Really? 300. Okay, I agree with Tamber. What, that's all? You just said it had immeasurable worth in your heart. You can't measure the worth of memories. So I think 10% of the price of the watch is more than enough. You gotta be kidding. That's the way things work, kid. What a letdown. I agree. Okay, so I still need to talk to people apparently. Okay, well, I'm actually not going to sell anything. That takes forever. Let's chat with him again. Looking for something special? That depends. What have you got? Nothing special except for a fantastic money-making idea. Like what? With the cost of flying around the world and fighting monsters rising day by day, you could use a little extra spending money, couldn't you? Well, I suppose I could. Then you can't afford to pass up this opportunity. Aren't you just pulling another watch deal on me? I didn't pull anything. I gave you a reward, didn't I? You call that a reward? Don't waste your time. I can't trust you. But wait. This time you'll receive no less than 4,000 lucre. 4,000? Now I see a twinkle of interest in your eye. How about it? Alright, what's your idea? Well, I want you to retrieve a rare plant that grows in the fiery sands. A rare plant? Native only to the fiery sands. The plant is used in the concoction of luxury medicines. Ever since the monsters came, no one has harvested any, so its price has skyrocketed. Wow. If you could bring back a specimen, I'll pay 4,000 lucre. Well, what do you say? I'll do it. I'll do it. Can't pass up this golden opportunity. But I'm not sure you'll really pay me in full. Of course I will. You can trust me. Alright, leave it to me. Okay. Am I just doing random quests now, or is this actually going to lead to progressing the plot? I think I'm just doing random quests now. Why do I keep trying to walk out? I can just call Flamey from anywhere. Probably should have saved it. We'll be fine. Maybe I'll actually get to show the things I had just talked about in the sands. We only have 2 more locations named. That doesn't mean there's only 2 more dungeons, but I have a feeling there's only 2 more dungeons. Let's find the rare plant I was asked to retrieve. I also discovered a lot about these stupid plants. The fog has a much higher hitbox than it looks. Like there, I was hit, and I was definitely not in range of that. You can almost be right up against the bottom of the plant and not get hit when you break it. Almost. Oh, here we go. The gleam well is hidden by a cactus, so I did get to show this off. And it means this kind of cactus, not the bouncy ones. And then we found it. Rude. Rude. Are you gonna cast the spell, or... No, just keep getting hit. Cast the spell? Thank you, jeez. I don't need it now. God, what was that? Oh, that looks super bad in the sands. Okay, let's see if I can actually... Not while they're coming at me. Well, that worked first try. Usually it takes a lot of lining up for the two-tile wide one, the two-tile wide ones. No, treasure down here. I don't think we'll ever have to break those objects that we can push around to get the drop. They're not overly difficult to break, but I don't think we have to. Surprised those have been working first try. It took me a long time to line them up when I was grinding. And these things do more damage now. Where did you keep coming from? I think I just crit that chest. Oh, wow. Okay, so we're definitely leveling here. That'll get us new armor and one of the new weapons. I don't remember which. That was all so easy. It is not always so easy to find the exit. I don't know why my character was just standing there while I was mashing the button for the chain. Paralysis had worn off long before then. Nope, I don't need to take that with me. I don't think there's any other use to, How did I get paralyzed from that? Whatever. I don't think there's any other use to breaking these things if they're not in your way. But I mean, I can. And that's what matters. Also, I've not had the chance to show it off, but it does not work on... The hammer does not work on those, floating rocks in the tower. We've also not got anything else like those anywhere else in the game. That doesn't mean they won't show up. I don't remember. I barely remember anything from this game. I hate these things. You're not going to get any better until I can one-shot them, and even then, they'll probably just do it before I can hit them. He deserves that. I'd give up the Sonic Wave if I have a gem to put in its place. I have actual long-range options now, I don't need that. Have the drop yet. It's like one plant's distance away from the paralysis plant, and I didn't get hit by it. I don't know what actually made that thing appear. Must have knocked an enemy back into a plant. Ah. It's not affected by the, paralysis. Also, I found out if you don't kill the mimics, they just explode on you, which is fantastic when they are weak to the hammer, because you're probably not going to hit them anyways. Okay. Soon we'll be able to equip level 25 stuff. Buy scorpions. Oh, that was easy. Also nowhere near that cloud. Whatever. We already know by now how jank the hitbox is, but I'm never going to be not mad at that. Again, I was nowhere near that. So I guess it's inconsistent no matter where I'm at. Probably should be taking the drop with me. Maybe it's just immediately below it is safe for some reason. Not that it should be a problem once I get out of the desert. But you never know when something will make a comeback. Yeah, I'm gonna go grab the drop again. It's so far to go back. It's not paying attention. Easy to just zone out in this game. Obviously, it's going to be the last cactus to the map. Huh, that was weird. I selected it and it did not close that menu. Okay. What can I actually use? Not the sword. Ball and chain. That's it. And the armor. Oh, and the ring. Okay. So a few upgrades at 25. Anything at 26. Sword. And a bow. Okay. I'm not going to look at the gems. Probably should have saved. Is this dungeon over? No. Sad. I really should have saved because I'm really close to time. But I expected a quest for one of the NPCs to be only 4 floors for some reason. I love them spawning in Invincible. It's fantastic. Down the egg. Like, just like that. These things are the most beloved enemy in the Mana franchise. That's not what I wanted to do, but okay. Looking at that, it looks like it might also be possible to bounce across it if you... when you get knocked around. Oh, there's the exit. Alright. And again, somehow getting hit by the plant. Auto aiming, please. Okay, so I think I'm going to call this part after this floor. Unless, of course, it wants to end the dungeon. Which I do not expect. No, okay. So, I'm going to call this part here. We will continue from right here next time. But yeah, that's going to be it for this part. I hope you enjoyed. Hope you stick around for more, and thanks for watching.